Adams, and also 360 Dave Gibbons to be up there. And of course, the favorite in that one should be 197 Jeff Hagan. Here we go in the 750 class. Jeff Hagan in the Northern California rider out of Oakland takes over the early lead. Here we go in the 750 class. Oh, a lot of handlebar banging going on in that as they hit it in turn number 1. And they all get through in pretty good shape. We had Earl Roloff scheduled to go in this race, but he's just now taking off on a leisurely lap around here, so maybe scrubbing in tires for a later race. So I guess if there's going to be any race at all for the lead, it should be 4:15 Glenn Smith and Scott Caveness. Here they come out of turn number 9, and 3 riders starting to already spread themselves away from the rest of the pack, and it's Gibbons with Hagan and Reinen in 3rd, Adams in 4th. Now we're looking for that 750 duel. And right now it is now approaching turn number 9. And boy, this is a 7-8 bike freight train coming out of turn number 9 in that 750 class. And here they come. It should be the Texas rider, Glenn Smith, leading. Let's see actually who is leading as they come down the start-finish straight. It's 895. And a good ride by James Martin on a Suzuki. Boy, a relatively unknown rider. He's been doing real well, I believe, the last couple of weeks, but we didn't expect to see James Martin up there. He's leading with the ever off-sounding Dwayne Summers on that two-cylinder Ducati running there in 2nd spot, running in 3rd, Scott Caveness. Okay, future events for James Martin, your leader right now in the 750 class. He's going to be running the 24-hour endurance race. And he's going to team up with Curtis and Ray Adams in the paddock area into the pits out of the race. So Glenn Smith already out of the race. So now it really opens the door now for Caveness and for Summers and for James Martin. And look at this, Gibbons still holding off Hagan, running 1-2 with Reinen right there in 3rd. Then comes Adams, and then comes Ken Lucatus, and behind him 58. It's probably Joe O'Sullivan there in 6th spot. Boy, running 6th overall right now, we have bike number 58, Jeff Sesmet, and I don't think he could be that far out in front of the 750 class as it is right now, because he might have jumped and gone with the open guys, but we've got him down here on the list in the 750 class, and we think unofficially leading the 750 class right now is bike number 895, James Martin. The Texas rider, Glenn Smith, pulling it back into the paddock area and out of the race. Club racing out here in California, picking up a lot of Kawasaki money, but he's got his problems today. Surprisingly enough, Earl Roloff not in this race, and that really is a big surprise. He could be holding up the flag for Kawasaki and picking up some money. We got a terrific duel going on here in the open class as they hit into turn number 1. It's still Gibbons, but boy, has he got a lot of pressure now from Hagan, the Northern California rider, and Rob Reinen, the Suzuki rider from down south, and the 3 of them are just really going at it as they head around turn number 2. Curtis Adams holding off another contingent of riders. Ray Adams holding off a contingent of riders going around turn number 1. The 43-year-old rider running there in 4th spot. Look at this battle for first now in the 750 class. It's James Martin, and right on him, taking to the inside line, trying to take over the lead. A great move by Scott Caveness, the Dana Point rider. As they hit around turn number 1, a great pass. It was a textbook maneuver. Scott Caveness pulled on him. The ex-motocrosser knows how to get around a motocross track as well as a road race circuit. And just put the move on James Martin. Let's see now if Martin can come back. So look for that battle, 895 and 38. They're breaking hard for turn number 3 and 4 right now. There's your battle for the lead going down the back straightaway in the open class. And boy, that is really seesawing back and forth. It's almost like two guys sawing off a tree. They're just winging it back and forth as they head around the fastest part of the racetrack right now. Coming up on... Here they come on the front straightaway. Gibbons and Hagen, and both of them out of Oakland, California. Northern California riders showing their way around here in the open modified class. None of these guys on Kawasaki's in that class, so no money going to them. Just pride. As they head around turn number 2. And the battle for the 750 class now coming around turn number 9. And that's still hot and heavy. That's between Martin and Caveness. And now Caveness, look at the lead Caveness has got now. Martin starting to drift back a little bit with bike number 21. Excuse me, that's 26. But anyway, Caveness now starting to pull away from Martin, and we're going to try and check on third place next time around. If the guy's on the Kawasaki, you can pick up $100. Running fourth in that 750 class is James Domey, and that's a very hurt rider. He's in a lot of pain out there. He's an injured rider, but he's out here running around. Yep. I want to mention that's 151. We saw 151. We thought that was James Domey, but it's Chuck Magnuson down here on our sheets. We've got Chuck Magnuson. Jeff Stern, always willing to help the announcer out. Jeff, we appreciate it, buddy. Okay, Jeff Hagen just got past. And so Hagen's now is out in front. Gibbons now in second spot. Both those riders out of Oakland, California. And holding the flag high for Southern California, Rob Ryan is still a threat there back in third. Let's get 600 modified production up to the pre-grid, please. 600 modified production up to the pre-grid. 600 modified production up to the pre-grid. Boy, a very, very loud and sick-sounding Ducati going by here. Dwayne Summers. Sounds like that two-cylinder machine running on one half the time around here, going around one. It's very, very loud. Here come your overall leaders down the front straightaway again. 197 now. Hagen starting to motor away a little bit from Gibbons and Ryan. Let's see if Ryan can make a move here for second spot with a couple of laps left. Boy, it is those three doing battle out here now as they head around turn number 1. And starting now to take command, starting to clamp down that position in the lead now in the 750 class. Scott Caveness, the Dana Point rider, on the Suzuki. Starting to hold down that position. Here he comes, 38. 58X, though, right on him. That's Jeff Sesman. Sesman, I think, took off in the wrong class zone and starting to drift farther and farther back. But it looks like right now it's Scott Caveness in the lead. Evidently, we have a rider running in third spot, 8th spot overall. Every time he comes around, it seems as though it's bike number 26. And for the live of us, we do not have a 26 on our list up here. So he's not getting credit for a very excellent ride. He's running third in the 750 class. And, of course, that's being now starting to dominate Scott Caveness after finally getting around James Martin. It looks as though, in fact, looks like Caveness now starting to work his way around the open modified production riders. Got a white flag out now, 2.5 miles to go for your leader. And right now it's Hagen, but let's see what happens in that duel for second spot. You've got the Oakland, California rider Gibbons going up against the Southern California rider. I believe, where is Reinen from? I think Reinen's from North Los Angeles, up in that area. Rob Reiner from Simi Valley. Once again, thanks, Jeff. Jeff, you, why don't I just leave you come up and take over it? I want to mention the third place now in the 750 class, the Las Vegas rider, Dale Keifer on the Suzuki. Looked like a 26, but that is a 21R, and he is showing a fine ride here in third place. Got the checker flag out, and crossing the checker flag, it was Hagen. Gibbons finished second, and it looked like capturing third spot, Rob Reinen. Coming down to get the easy win now. Finally turns out to be an easy win. Scott Caveness. Second spot's going to go to 895. That will be James Martin. A good ride by James Martin, finishing second. Finishing third, 21R. The rider out of Las Vegas on the Suzuki, Dale Keifer. 600 modified production up to the pre-grid. We now have the official race results through race number 4 now posted. Oh, a big roster coming out here in 600 modified production. And of course, Kawasaki going to be paying once again if you're on a Kawasaki. Good money in this one. $500 for first, $300 for second, $100 for third. Now we should see roll-off out in this one. And yes, we do have him marked down for this race.